I'm going to teach you all of the struggles that we went through and how to organize your business so that you can scale as quickly and efficiently as possible. What's up guys, Jay Feldman here, co-founder of Otter Public Relations. We have a team of over 50 employees full-time, all located in Florida. And that can sound scary, but in this video, I'm gonna break down our exact org structure so that you can copy it, get ideas from it, so that you can scale your business as efficiently and quickly as possible. And let me tell you, as an entrepreneur who started off as a solopreneur, just me, for a long time, it is daunting and it's a little bit scary as your company starts to grow and you start to face those new problems associated with growth. HR complaints, lawsuits, billing issues that you didn't think that would ever be a major cause for concern, all of a sudden are. So your job as the CEO, as the founder of your company, is to be a leader, to be able to delegate and to hire and put people in the right place so that you can scale and you can focus on being the visionary and growing your company. So what does perfect state look like as a business? And granted, this is going to look different for all different types of businesses. For example, if you're a software company, it might be much more important for you to hire a CTO very quickly, a Chief Technology Officer. Whereas we're a service-based company that scales based on people and based on the people that can execute that service. So for us, hiring HR made a lot of sense really quickly. So they needed a lot of people to scale. So again, this isn't going to be a one-size-fits-all. It's just going to give you an idea of what you might need to think about as you grow. And you're going to hit different milestones. For example, once you hit 50 employees, depending on your state, you're going to have to offer certain benefits. You're going to have to fill certain roles. So hopefully we can talk about some of those things in this video, but let's just jump into it. Starting off as a solopreneur, as the founder of your company, you're probably already are wearing a lot of hats. You're probably the CMO, the Chief Marketing Officer. You're probably the COO, the Chief Operating Officer, as well as the CEO, coordinating all your vendors, all your people, acting as HR. And it can be daunting. So the goal with you to scale your company is to put people in positions to take different chunks of your pie off of your table at a time. For example, operations of a company take a lot of time. If you're in there building integrations and worrying about every thing that goes down, you're kind of the go-to person for that. Your day is going to be filled with putting out fires, putting out technological issues, putting out systems errors. So you're going to want to hire someone to fill those shoes, especially if your company is very systems-based. If you're using Zapier and you have over 50 integrations built, it's time to hire a COO. It's going to be very important. It's going to streamline your efficiency and help you scale. Chief Marketing Officer. I currently sit as the co-founder and Chief Marketing Officer at my company. Chief Marketing Officer is a tough one, but if you can find the right person to fill that role, having somebody who's an expert in generating book calls, generating new users, generating new traffic is going to be absolutely huge. Marketing is a massive, massive undertaking that not only includes paid ads, but your website, your SEO. Marketing arguably is the most important role that you can hire. So you're going to want a Chief Marketing Officer eventually. And if you are going to absorb one of those roles as the CEO and as the founder, Chief Marketing Officer is a big one. Once you hit 10 employees, you're going to want some help with HR. You have no idea the amount of headspace, the amount of effort that it takes to manage people. Not only managing them, but keeping them happy, making sure that everybody is paid appropriately, not leaving, having fun on their day-to-day job, making sure that you're scheduling events for your team, making sure that they have appropriate benefits and they are getting treated the way that they deserve, the way that they need to maintain people. If you lose your people, your good people, that is the quickest way to cripple your company, especially if those people are directly tied to your consumers. So for example, if you're running a technology company and you lose your chief software engineer, you're going to have a hard time scaling. You're going to have to find someone new, train them, they're going to have to go through everything all again, and it's going to cost you a lot of money. And vice versa, for us in a service-based company, if we lose an account manager, one of our senior account managers that's managing $100,000 a month worth of revenue, and they leave, that is going to cripple our company. So having good HR in place is going to shield you from a lot of those issues. It's also going to shield you from a lot of potential lawsuits that you're going to encounter, and you will as you grow. Service-based company, make sure you have HR on staff. If you're a technology-based company, make sure you have a CTO. And if you are the CTO, make sure you hire someone to come in as your COO to make sure that all your systems are organized and everything's running appropriately. Now, it is really important, and I'll stress this again and again, that when you're hiring for these high-level positions, whether it be a vice president level position, a chief position, that you're not hiring someone to come in and you're going to train them how to do their job. Bring on somebody who has held this position at a different company and is highly trained in that position. You have no idea how much you don't know about that role, especially as you're scaling a company. So take the time, pay the extra money, and get somebody good at what you're hiring them for. Believe me, this is the fastest way to scale. It's going to save you a ton of headache and save you a lot of money in the long run. Pony up the dough, you can easily figure out what the going rate for one of these positions is just by posting a job rec and interviewing 10 people and seeing, what offers have you made, what are you currently making at your existing job. You'll quickly find out what the right thing to offer is. Going back and rewinding, just kind of revamp, we talked about the CEO, that's you. You're the visionary, you are the leader. You're coordinating all of these other people, you're getting reports for them, making sure that they're running their departments appropriately, and business development. You should always be working on business development, and you're the chief person that is going to take on those roles and responsibilities. CMO, Chief Marketing Officer. That's probably going to be you for now until you find somebody who is a better marketer than you are, and that's your goal. Pay appropriately for this position. It's going to be in the high six figures. But when you are able to do it, it's going to take you to that next level. CTO, if you're a software company especially, you're going to want somebody who is a software developer on that product development end. It's going to be very important for you. If you're not a software company, you can hold off on this. We don't have a CTO right now. We have over 50 employees. We do have a web developer on staff, on retainer, that does anything that we need to involving technology. And then COO, which we actually designated to Colleen, who's been with us since the beginning, and she is in charge of making sure that everything's running smoothly, especially on the product and the service delivery end, making sure that the team is happy, and helping out with a lot of accounting, billing assignments, and everything that really makes your company run behind the scenes. That COO is going to be the one responsible for doing that. But that's another very important role for you to hire. And if you're not ready to hire a COO, because that can be very costly, you might not need it yet, look for a remote systems integrator. Somebody to help you make things talk, connect. If you have an idea for an operation or a system that you want done, your remote systems integrator can help you do that. Okay, CFO, Chief Financial Officer. I would say once your company is doing $10 million a year in revenue, you're going to need this. You probably don't need it before then, but you should have somebody to help you with financials, an accountant. You should be going over your P&L statements every month or every quarter, and someone should be able to help you do that. But a CFO is someone who's really dedicated to your finance. I don't think you need that until you hit maybe $5–10 million. Okay, hope this was helpful. Remember, staff your HR first, especially if you're a service-based company with a lot of people. And really take care and value your people more than your product, more than your business. Your people are what's going to help you scale. If you put the time and investment into your people, you're going to hold them longer. You have to get them invested in your vision, and it's going to really secure the longevity of your company. So if I can reinforce it one more time, invest in your people, invest your time, invest your energy, and they'll be with you for the long run. Okay, if you are a startup, small business, medium-sized business, scaling your company, be sure to subscribe to us. I'll be giving a lot more content on this involved in scaling and some of those things that you should talk about. Okay, subscribe, drop a like. Thank you for visiting me on this video. See you in the next one.